Megamind, one of the best films made by DreamWorks. Now, mind you, I don't watch that much DreamWorks movies, but this one definitely has to be the one that takes the cake.
Bruh.
And as a kid, back in 2010, I was like maybe around 10. I really liked this movie. And sir, what I discovered in this movie was like a bunch of memes and a bunch of funny stuff across the way as I grew up and I look back on it. But there was one character in specific that I had in my mind the entire time. Every single time I watched this movie.
Metro Man Museum.
Wow, okay, the stuff they make you read on air, that's unfreaking believable. It's crazy.
Boo! You stink!
Now this is the hero, right? This is the hero of the film Megamind right here. The supposed hero. Now anybody that hasn't watched Megamind, I think this very clip just describes what like Hal is.
And I'd be watching you like a dingo watches a human baby.
So yeah, he's basically a weirdo. I lied. He's not the hero at all. He's just the villain, the main villain that we don't really expect because he's just, you know, in the background at first. At first, it's just like the rivalry between like Megamind and then like Metro Man, but you really start to see how much of a crash out this dude is. So first things first, we get everything out of the way. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy Megamind and Metro Man, they're fighting, and supposedly Metro Man ends up dying. So the world is basically in disarray after this dude Megamind kills Metro Man. Now, you think that Megamind will be happy that Metro Man is dead, but it turns out it was like kind of the complete opposite. It was more like a Joker and a Batman relationship sort of thing. So while, you know, Megamind and Roxanne, they're both mourning the loss of Metro Man, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, this idea just strikes Megamind that, oh, what if I invent a new hero? Heroes are born, not made, right? Sir, this is the birth of Hal.
Yeah, I pulled up on the mic. COOLMANRARE, man, is gay, yeah. This guy wants to hit my yay. I am so gay, just kidding, yeah. Yeah. I make cocoa. I dream around like a thing Soko. Yeah, I'm a laughing on the bark. I want to bark.
Rescue you, but like 50 ninjas tried to attack me, so I had to beat them all up, and I
Are you serious right now, bro?
So they end up following this dude Hal, and it turns out from the analytical reports that, you know, Hal is not a significant dude whatsoever. He has no achievements in his life. He's 28 years old, pushing 30, mind you. Duke Dennis, shout out Duke Dennis. You know, Megamind, he doesn't really have a care for that. He thinks it's like, oh, destiny and stuff. So they end up going to his house. They break in, you know, Hal losing aura by the second.
Is this a robbery? Because the lady across the hall has way better stuff than me.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Alright, so after that, they end up knocking him out, and they end up giving him his powers pretty much. And then, I don't know what that stank is, by the way. I don't know if it's just like his aura or some shit, but for some reason it's just green. But here we go, they pretend to be their parents, his space parents, and watch this. There he is, that dude, Hal is buff ass. They buffed him, now he's looking like Marlin on a wet, rainy day. So then, he ends up getting told the lore of his quote-unquote, you know, space dad and space mom and how he's supposed to save the earth or whatever and whatnot and defeat Megamind. So we quickly skim to like, you know what I'm saying, like a training montage. So yeah, he goes through all of this training and all these random simulations, and honestly it's a whole mess. As you can see, he pretty much just zapped that whole dummy, he destroyed that dummy, and you know, he just goes on his casual training arc just like Rocky. Shout out Rocky, that is a good movie. And if you guys haven't watched that movie, you guys should definitely watch that. But yeah, while he's doing that, he ends up rizzing up this dude, this girl, no hermit, hey yo. So as Titan, aka Hal, is secretly training to be a superhero, behind his back, that dude Megamind was talking to Roxanne. Now mind you, Hal really likes Roxanne. Like this dude right here in this cutscene was watching her from such a far distance. How much distance is that? 100 kilometers, man? I don't even know, but yo, all I gotta say is that he's weird. Okay, so one thing happens after another, and Minion and Megamind have a disagreement. They break up pretty much. Sad ass friend, bromance, whatever you call it, out. So after this, you know, it's Roxanne, she's looking at the deets right now, what Megamind is cooking up, what his plan is. So this is when she discovers it. the real truth. It's Titan, the real hero. Right?
Are burning. I usually just scare criminals. You haven't been naughty, have you?
So the dude Titan is just trying to act cool in front of Roxanne. You know, he gave her flowers and everything, and she was kind of freaked out. She was kind of just shocked at first, and then he ends up kind of taking her away and flying her around without her consent. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh no! Somebody do something! Oh, right, duh!
So you know, we have a totally lovely flying scene right here. Roxanne, she's kind of stressed out, obviously visibly shocked and distressed. So he puts her down to the top of the Empire State Building. So anyways, he ends up finally revealing his secret identity to her, and watch.
How?
Yeah! Isn't this great? Now there's nothing keeping us apart.
No, it's not great.
Wow, her first fight. This is so us. We're like an old married couple.
Look, there is no us. Okay, there will never be an us.
Bro, what the heck? No us. There will never be an us. Now, you know, I'm starting to understand why Titan really crashed out now. Yeah. So yeah, he gets really angry. I don't really know if it's angry or anything, but he just gets frustrated and he keeps on going overboard. You can see she was about to fall. And look, he ended up crashing out. It's Titan, not Hal. Ugly ass.
Hal?
It's Titan. It's Titan, not Hal.
So yeah, you could kind of tell that Hal was kind of going through the emotions while that was happening, because he was too overwhelmed in the delusion that his superpowers made her attracted to him. So we skip forward to Megamind and Roxanne. They're just having a quick little intimate session going on, you know. But this is what happens. He ends up kissing her, but bro, even Boss Baby was shocked after seeing that. So yeah, she ends up accidentally revealing Megamind's true identity, and this awkward moment happens where Megamind's trying to change and shapeshift like he's a Ben 10 alien, but no, you do not have master control, sit your ass down. So scene cuts to rainy ass day, dramatic ass cutscene. Roxanne walking, she's contemplating and stuff about what just happened and all the relationship they made. Megamind tries to come back, and he's talking to her, talking about how Megamind is just like a bad guy and a, evil dude. I never really thought Megamind was a bad guy. Everybody hear me out.
You what?
Like, he wasn't inherently like an evil dude. He was just raised in a terrible environment. He was born in a freaking prison. Can nobody talk about that? And he didn't even really kill anybody, well, besides Metro Man. He was just trying to have this weird troublemaking phase with him the whole time. I didn't think he was an evil dude. He wasn't heartless. He definitely had a heart, so you could see it. So enough of that wishy-washy stuff, man. Megamind finds out and remembers about his quest with Hal, and everything dripped out and everything, with so much armor, levels maxed out, aura points just raised to the maximum. But all of this was pretty much useless because this dude, Hal, his goofy ass, was doing nothing, just sitting down, gurning, and playing video games. So they yap for a while, and Megamind is just talking about how he was so late and how Metro Man would have never stood him up, never eagered. But it turns out he ended up stealing all this money and all this cash. Originally, Titan was gonna be a good guy, right? No! Turns out that he saw Megamind disguised as that nerdy dude with Roxanne having a whole dinner date and everything, so he got upset. So he ends up planning all these methods and stuff, and look at this poster. Mind you, Megamind is roped up by Titan. That's weird as hell. You can tell he's like a control freak of some sorts, but all of these plans and strats just end up getting cut down by Megamind. Now he wants the fate, he wants the beef, so he ends up showing the truth. He's Space Dad, he's the dweeb, intellectual dweeb, or whatever you call it, the nerd. And he presses him so hard, he starts saying how he and Roxanne were kissing, so they end up dating. So Megamind ends up getting hit first, and then he claps back with his backhand, Then he gets sent back. Titan comes back out of nowhere. You know, Hermlander dives. Megamind trying to act sneaky as shit in a big ass bodysuit. Punches him. Fell for the evilest trick in the book apparently. Sir, Titan and then Megamind chase down. Start punching, going crazy. Ooh, they're doing fencing stuff, sword fighting and everything. Sir Hal, he's furious, he's mad, he's screaming. So they keep on fighting and then, you know, Titan wins that blur, flips him up in the air, and he pretty much ends him in an instant, dives right in the building, and then he breaks the glass.
Back to her!
Oh, well done. I thought that battle went really, really well. I mean, I have a few notes.
Notes?
But they can wait. Oh, you can take me to jail now.
Oh, no. I was thinking more like the morgue. You're dead!
This dude was on fire. Like, he wanted Megamind's blood so bad. He wanted to kill him so bad and put him in the cemetery. So it was a very close call. Megamind almost died, but he ends up running away from him, and boom, he comes up with a brilliant idea to bring out Copper.
Copper drains my powers.
Sir, he thought he defeated Hal, but as a matter of fact, that was the fattest cap of all time. Megamind wasn't actually dead, as you'll see later on in the story. And that's it. Boom. It's finished.
We're saved. What's your name, new hero?
It's Titan.
Thank you. Thank you. Titan has freed us.
Oh, I wouldn't say free. More like under new management.